Welcome to Web Technologies training program. In this training program, we are going to understand about Angular pipes. In the last class, we have seen the registration form and login form. We are going to now learn the pipes. What is pipe? Pipe is a value converter. That means it is a predefined class which is receiving a value and converting the value into the required format and returning the same. For example, we can convert the units. For example, we can convert the square yards into square feet. Otherwise, we can convert the hundreds into thousands, or we can convert the hours into minutes, or we can convert the centimeters to inches, or we can convert from any format to any format. From the numerical to string, a string to number, a single value can be converted from one format to another format by using the pipes. Angular comes up with some built-in ready-made pipes. These are useful for common scenarios and common purposes. Whichever the requirements we have of ourselves, we can create our own pipes. So, in the today's lesson, we are going to understand about how to use the predefined pipes, at the same time how to create our own pipes, which is also called as custom pipes. So, built-in pipes, let us discuss first. Inside the built-in pipes, we are having uppercase, lowercase, number, currency, date, this type of predefined pipes. So, let us try to discuss about all these pipes which are all available in the Angular. So, let us understand the predefined pipes in Angular. Predefined pipes in Angular. What are the predefined pipes? First one is uppercase, second one is lowercase, next number, date, and JSON also we have, plus slice we have. These are the built-in or predefined pipes in Angular. Now, let us try to understand how to use all these predefined or built-in pipes. Okay. In order to understand this, we are taking the about component as an example. Inside the about component, we are going to create the necessary properties. In the corresponding template, we are going to display the same. So, only we are trying to work with the about component and about template. So, I am closing all the remaining other files. Only I am keeping the about component definition and about component HTML file as a open. So, let us understand first. Let us try to prepare something called as person name. It is a which data type? String data type. We can initialize the value in the constructor because when we create object for the class, automatically the constructor will execute. There, what are we trying to do? This dot person name is equal to some name we are trying to provide, for example, Harsha. So, I would like to display this particular name as it is. In order to display the value as it is, we need not use any pipe. So, directly we can mention the name of the property. So, the property value will be appear as it is. Also, let us take a table for clarity. We are going to take a table. In the first TD, we are going to display the label, that is person name. In the next one, we are going to display the expression or interpolation binding, that is person name. So, here the person name is going to be appear. Let us run this, and once we go to about page right now, we can see the person name equal to Harsha. It is displaying the value as it is. Next, we are going to apply the table style, that is class is equal to table bordered. Now, we can see the full table, person name with Harsha. I want to display this particular person name with uppercase. So, pipe symbol uppercase. Now, we can see the person name in uppercase. whatever the name we have entered here, the same name is going to be converted into uppercase. So how this is going to be converting? Whichever the value we have given, that is called that is being stored inside the component property. So first we have a component property. This component property value we are going to give or supply to the pipe. There is a predefined pipe called uppercase. What this pipe will do, it will convert the same to the uppercase. This is going to be the result or output, we can say. For example, the component property is nothing but person name is equal to Harsha. This is the component property what we have. The uppercase pipe we have used. What this uppercase pipe is trying to do, it is converting this value Harsha into the capital letters. So this is going to be displayed to the user. This is what the developer has given. This is what is going to be displaying in the output. Okay. So now we can see the value in lowercase. Even though we have given one letter capital, for example, I am going to provide H capital here, but the lowercase output will be purely lowercase. So this is what the original value is. This is going to be converted into uppercase. This is lowercase. Okay. So here we are going to use pipe symbol followed by uppercase, lowercase. Whenever we are using pipe symbol followed by some name, that name is nothing but called as a pipe. So that's what I was saying. Uppercase, lowercase, these are all what? Pipes. The syntax of using the pipe, as you can understand in the example itself, inside the double curly braces, that is interpolation binding, we are going to provide the property name pipe symbol followed by pipe. Surprisingly, the syntax also called as pipe. So this is going to the pipe symbol followed by the pipe name we have to provide. Pipe name means these like uppercase, lowercase, number, whatever. So the first one, uppercase, it converts the value, into uppercase. The second one, lowercase, it converts the value into lowercase. So uppercase will convert the value into uppercase, lowercase will convert the value into lowercase. The next one, third one, number, it is used to apply digit grouping. What is the meaning of digit grouping? For example, if you follow the syntax of property pipe symbol number, so this is going to be printing the value like, for example, 1000 is our input. Once we have used the above mentioned syntax, the output will be 1, 1000, 1, 0, 0, 0. That means for every 3 digits, it is going to add 1 comma. So let's create a number. For example, salary of the employee. Salary of the employee, for example, I am giving some large value. I want to display this value as it is, means we need not use any pipe. So salary, I am going to display the value as it is, right? So we need not use any pipe. So the value is going to appear as it is. But whenever I would like to apply the digit grouping for this, then we have to use number. So I am going to repeat the same, but now I am going to give number, pipe symbol number. So check and focus there. For every 3 digits we got the comma. right? Next, whenever we are going to use currency, it is doing the same thing, but also adding the currency symbol. It is also applying the digit grouping, also adding the decimal places, also adding the currency symbol. And of course, we can change the currency symbol. By default, it is going to take it as USD, that is dollar. We can specify the currency name. So, currency symbol will be provided automatically. So, let us add the same in the document. The fourth one is going to be currency. It is used to specify the currency symbol. It adds digit grouping, currency symbol, and decimals. We can specify the number of decimals also. So, how do we specify the currency symbol? The default, as I said already, it is USD. We can specify the currency name by using the colon argument. Colon, inside the double quotes, we can provide any currency name, any valid currency name. For example, by default USD, right? So, we can specify popular names like INR. So, we got Indian rupee symbol. So, like this we can specify any valid currency name in capital letters here. If you mention any wrong value, see, the wrong value is displaying the value as it is. So, it has no use. That is why we can specify any valid name, but sometimes it will be useful. For example, I want to display RS instead of INR. That means instead of Hindi rupee sign, I want to display RS. So, then we can specify the same as it is. So, RS dot we have added. This currency symbol will be as it is printed there. Okay. And in case of number, we can specify the number of decimals. For example, after the point, I want 2 decimals. So, we can specify 0.2, which means that the number of decimals is going to be 2 decimals you are expecting. So, also the digit grouping plus decimal places we can specify in the number, only except the currency symbol. In case if you want the currency symbol, we can use the currency. Okay, the next one, date. If you want to specify the date format, then we have to go for the date formats, date, month, year, or year, month, date. Any kind of date format we can compose by using date, something called as a date. So, how do we specify the date format? Let us try to understand. First, let us take a date type of variable. For example, date of joining is of which data type? Date data type. So, this dot date of joining is equal to new date. It is going to display the date. If you print this date of joining as it is, for example, I am going to take date of joining, I am going to print it as it is, date of joining. It is a case sensitive, so you should write the code correctly. So, the date is going to be printed in this format. Generally, we do not expect this format, right? So, this is the actual default format of date in JavaScript, which we do not expect in normal situations, right? But how do we specify in the user expected format? That is what the date pipe will do. So, we are going to add the date pipe, that means pipe symbol, date, followed by several options we have. For example, if you can specify short name, short date, by giving the short date, we can see month, date, year is going to be displaying. That year in 2 digits. That means instead of 2018, it is going to display like 18. And the date will be normal. For example, 27. Month is going to be 9 instead of 09. So very short format it is going to display. This is one case. The other option that we have is medium date. By adding the medium date, what do you mean? So we can expect the medium date. Check it out. Medium date means the month name, that is Sep, Act, like this. I mean 3 characters followed by a space and then followed by a date, comma, then the full year. So this is going to be the medium date. Medium date means this one. Next also we have long date. By adding the long date, what do you mean? The long date is going to be displaying the full month name. Okay, for example, September space, the actual date, for example 27, then followed by the year. So this is going to be the date of joining. So we have seen 3 formats, that is, check the output, short date, medium date, long date. We have 3. The other one that we have is, we have several, don't worry. So many formats available, I am going to show one by one. The next one, full date. By adding the full date, what do you mean? See, the full date look like this. It includes the weekday name followed by the month name and the remaining as it is same as the full date, I mean long date. And then we also have something called short time. I am coming to the time actually. Previously we have concentrated on only date, but now time also can be displayed. Time includes the minutes and hours. That too, instead of 03, it is going to display the short number, that is 3. So we also have something called long time. No, medium time first. Medium time means, okay, I will demonstrate quickly all remaining. So medium time, long time also we can add. Short time, medium time, long time. So have a look once. Short time, okay, medium time, long time. That is the difference. What is the difference between medium time and long time? Medium time means hours, minutes, seconds also being displayed. At the same time, long time means the just like medium date time, it is going to display hours, minutes, seconds plus AM or PM plus GMT plus 5:30 or just 5. That means the time zone also being displayed in case of long time. The next one that we have, just a short, medium. Short, medium. So what do you mean by short and medium? Let's try to understand here. Short means short date, comma, short time. Medium means medium date, comma, medium time. Okay, short date plus short time is equal to short. Medium date plus medium time is equal to medium. That's all. And how to specify the custom formats? That means user defined formats. Let us try to understand. User defined formats means we can compose our own format. For example, date, month, year format generally we are expecting, or year, month, date. This is other format that you are expecting. Okay, the people experts, month, date, year is default, already it was presented. Date, month, year is some people will go for this, and year, month, date. and also you can check the output here. So now it is going to display, see, date, month, year in this case, and in this case it is year, month, date. Okay, so here D for a date, M for month. M must be capital, don't use M as a lowercase because lowercase m is representing the minutes, and Y for year. Next, and also we have hours and minutes. How to display hours and minutes? I mean the time, custom time can be added like this. HMS means hours, minutes, seconds. And in case if you want to follow the 24-hour format, H must be caps. And if you want to display AM or PM, just we can add A. So now we can try to display hours, minutes, seconds followed by AM or PM. It is going to be displayed like this, and in this case it is a 24-hour format, right? So the difference between the 12-hour format and 24-hour format is 12-hour format hour is small lowercase h, and 24-hour format is h caps. That is the difference. And next one, we also have something called EEE, WWE. Next MMM. Next WMWM. So 4 options we have, check it out: EEE, WWE, MMM, WMWM. So we can check it out there. EEE indicates the weekday name, that is a short name, that is THU, FRI, SAT, etc. That just maximum 3 characters. But WWE indicates, which means 4 E characters indicates the full weekday name. MMM indicates the month name in shortcut. 4 times EM, that means WMWM means the full month name is going to be displaying. And then we also have something called the last and final one, the time zone. If you want to display the time zone, we can go for Z, capital Z, which indicates the current working time zone. India Standard Time is our time zone, that is 5:30. Okay, it is working as per the client side settings. That means in the date and time settings, if we can open the control panel, the current time zone is being displayed, right? So that's what the system will take. So presently we have been set like 5:30 as per the India time zone. So accordingly it is working. That means what, in case if you change in the settings screen, the same output is going to be affected automatically here. And sometimes you would like to display some custom names. So if you want to display the custom names, that means user defined names, how do we display? For example, I want to display quarter 1, 2, 3, 4. So out of 12 months, if I am inside the January to April, I want to display quarter 1. Like this, for every 4 months I want to change the quarter name. So quarter 1, 2, 3, 4 I want to display. For finding out the quarter name, there is no any predefined code or predefined pipe. So we can write our own logic. We have 2 options in this case. Either we can go for the custom pipe or we can use the ng switch. First I will show the case of ng switch, then we will implement the same by using the custom pipe. The benefit of going for custom pipe is it is useful for reusability. That means in different forms we may require the same requirement. We need not rewrite the complete logic. The logic which is written only one time can be useful for multiple pages or multiple screens. But in case if you want to use it only one time, you don't want to plan for reusability and you want to go easily, then you can go for the writing the ng switch ourselves. So let us write the ng switch ourselves in order to find out the name of the quarter based on the current month. Okay, let's go for the something called span tag. Okay, the span tag. For this span tag, we are going to add the ng switch. That means it is much like a switch case in programming. Switch case usually will be having a number of cases, right? Okay, by the way, what is the name of the property we would like to check? Date of joining, pipe symbol, date M. Okay, that's all. So what this means, this indicates we are getting the month, that means month number. Based on the month number, we are going to write the code. I mean, month number may be 1, 2, 3, whatever. So based on the month number, we are going to display the different cases. So inside the span, I am going to use another span followed by ng switch case is equal to 1, which means that whenever the value of m, that means month number is going to be 1, then what should you display? That is, I am going to display quarter 1. So we got the logic. We can repeat the same for all the remaining months. I am going to paste 12 months. So 1 to 12, months, and the last one also useful. I am not deleting it. So if whenever the value is equal to 1, that means the month value of date of joining is equal to 1. What do you want to display? Quarter 1 I want to display. Then quarter 2, 1, 1. So for all these months of month 1, 2, 3, 4, we can display the quarter 1 only. But in case of May 5, we are going to display quarter 2 for 4 months. From the 9th month, we are going to display the quarter 3. Sorry, here. Okay, here 3, here 4. Okay. So now once we have finished, the last one is useful for us, that is ng switch default. For the ng switch default, we need not supply any value. That means whenever the above conditions are false, not matching, then at that time what should be displayed is none. I would like to display. So by mistake, by chance, the date is given wrongly by the user. The user has given the month maybe 13 or 15 or whatever out of the range. So because of that user mistake, this should not show error. Simply it has to display none. So check the output. Presently, as per now, we are in the quarter 3, right? So it is showing the Q3. This is how to work with the ng switch. But the problem in this approach is, what are the logic we have written here will be useful only for this particular page. If you want the same logic or same output in another component, maybe in another template, you would like to repeat the same code there also. So overall, in a big project, you want the same code in 100 times, means 100 times we have to copy paste the same set of tags. The redundancy of the code is being increased, right? That means you are writing the same code multiple times in overall the complete project. That's why we don't suggest writing the ng switch for this kind of cases. Alternatively, we can go for the pipes. The benefit of pipe is, even though it is a bit complex, we can reuse it. We can create the pipe only one time. but we can repeat the same many times. So let us try to understand how to work with the custom pipes, means user defined pipes. Okay. Custom pipes. The meaning of custom pipes is user defined pipes. That means the pipes which are developed by the user is called as user pipe. Here user means the developer itself. So how to create the pipe? Let's have requirements for that. For example, we have a monthly salary of the employee. For example, it is 1000. I want to display annual salary of the employee automatically in the output. So that is 1000 into 12, that is equal to 12,000 I would like to display as output. So how do we achieve this requirement? How do we convert this monthly salary into annual salary? By performing this particular operation. This particular code should be inside the pipe. This logic should be inside the pipe. So the general requirement of the pipe is, the general nature of the pipe is, the pipe is going to be a class which is receiving some argument, one or more argument values from the outside, and doing the operation or some calculation and returning the result value. What of the value that we have written in the pipe, that is going to be displaying in the output directly. Whatever component has given, that we are taking the input from the component, doing the calculation and providing the calculated result value to the corresponding output. This is going to be the general requirement or process of the pipe. So let us see how to create the pipe practically. So let's take a new instance of the command prompt window, and we have to enter to the path, right, the same path what we have given previously, that is C:\Angular 3 PM app1. So there we are going to provide a command called ng, G for generate, pipe. What we are going to create is pipe. Name of the pipe is for example salary converter. What is the name of the pipe? Salary converter is the name of the pipe. So these files have been created. Check it out, salary-converter.pipe.ts, app.module.ts updated, and a spec file also gets generated, of course. So the main considerable changes is it has created something called salary converter pipe.ts, which is this one. So this class has been created automatically, and moreover here is a class, right, and it is having export, right. So this class is going to be importing into app.module.ts, meaning here, and automatically the same pipe is being added here. So these are the changes. We are importing the salary pipe here from the so and so file, and we are going to add this particular pipe to this particular module. If you don't add this pipe to the module, it will not be a part of the module. That means the other components which are present in the same module cannot access this pipe. So it is already present, fortunately. So it is ready to use. Here the question, how do we call this particular pipe? In order to call the pipe, there is a predefined name here. Of course, we can give any name alternatively. Instead of giving the salary converter, we can give any other name, and the same name has to be used here for displaying. So custom pipe and here we are going to pass the salary followed by the pipe name, that is salary converter. Okay, so this salary converter will be invoked automatically now, and also this salary value automatically will be given to this value argument. So look at the syntax of the pipe. Pipe is fundamentally a class. Salary converter pipe, for example, inches to centimeters pipe. So we can provide any name followed by the fixed name, that is pipe, in order to identify that it's a pipe. And then this class can be accessible in other files, right? So that's why we are going to provide like export. By giving export, we are that is going to be printing. For example, we are giving like blindly 100, for example. So whatever we have given, this will be blindly displayed as output. You can see the output like 100. Anyway, how to write the custom logic here and how to work with the practical use of the pipes, all these things we are going to understand in the further lessons. So today what we have understood so far, if you can check it out, today mainly we have discussed about the predefined pipes. Also, 1 or 2 predefined pipes are pending, and the practical impact of the custom pipe also pending. So we will discuss about the pipes topic remaining things in the next class. That's all for today, and thank you.